right. Let us know what we got in the Chicago way today.
LuhMaul, you know it.
LuhMaul. Molly, what's the word?
You know, just having a good time, bro. Thanks for having me, you know?
Yeah, and I appreciate you for having your time available for me to pull up on you.
Oh, anytime. It's Chicago way. Come on now.
Well, hey, man. And trust me, I had to get back in my mode and everything like that, things of that nature, because like I took a little mental break due to, you know, life reasons, but we all have our moments.
Yeah, we all need that, you know?
Yeah.
We all need that for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm not gonna lie. It's something different about this interview compared to every other interview I've ever done. I don't know. I just feel like this is gonna be a good one.
I don't want to be cocky, but you know, I'm here, so.
Hey, you being here is what opened doors for a lot of things that happen in a matter of seconds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But hey, we doing it for each other though, so that's all that matters for real.
Yeah, and if we do it for each other, eventually we're gonna do it for the city. And that's exactly what we finna do today.
And that's the goal. The goal is to do it for the city for real.
And I'm gonna tell it to you like this. There's a lot of things we need to talk about, and the city is one of them. But we gonna get it all cracking with everything that needs to be talked about before then. So let's get it all started. You could have been with DJ U16, Sean Corporate Media Cartel, JRLD, True Teller, anywhere in the world, but you chose the Chicago wave. And I appreciate you, fat boy.
Of course, you know, all love, all love.
Yeah. Now, from Chicago, you're from, right?
Yes and no.
That's Chicago.
Yeah, but I'm up north suburbs though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
up north suburbs.
Yeah, like Skokie, Evanston type shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in the burbs gang.
The burbs.
Yeah, like you don't get no more suburban than that for real, unless you going to like Gurnee, something like, you know what I'm saying, Wilmette.
All right, bet. Now break it down like this. Did you grow up in the burbs or did you grow up in Chicago?
I grew up in the burbs.
Okay.
Like like I said, I got family. That's Chicago, like real hard, you know. But growing up, like I grew up in the burbs. I went to school in the burbs. I did all that in the burbs. But you know, like we all do, we go to our auntie house for the summers and we do all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I got my real Chicago experiences. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So your auntie from Chicago, you being around her gave you a Chicago experience.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, there's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, we're all in the same place. And I'm pretty sure you spent a nice amount of time in your childhood with your auntie. So, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. But you're a Chicago suburban.
Yes, I'm a Chicago suburban. I'm just a suburban dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and say it.
Okay. Well, I never spent much time in the suburbs, so I really don't know nothing about it. So, enlighten me. Growing up in the suburbs, what was it like for you?
Skateboarding, BMXing, and fucking white women. For real.
Okay. So, you would prefer a white woman over a black woman any day?
I ain't got no type for real, but yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You gonna always see me with a white girl, though, low key. I ain't even gonna count.
Okay, I appreciate
that's
you.
my type though.
Okay, now is it because this was your environment, this was you used to being around for the most part? Because it's like, as growing up in Chicago, I mean, it's rare that I would see different races and things of that nature, unless I would like go on field trips or be in different schools or just, you know, college tours and things of that nature. But growing up, you're gonna see people of your color if you're like depending on where you grew up in.
Fact.
But you grew up in the suburbs, so because you've been in this area and you've seen different genders and cultures of people, you say that's the reason why you're more prone to like dating white women.
Yes, for sure. Because
it's nothing against black women, right?
No, nothing. What do you mean? We love our black queens for sure.
Oh, bro, black is beautiful.
Get it twisted, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, in reality, bro, it's just I got a chance to. I grew up in one of the suburbs, bro, that's like the most diverse. You know what I'm saying? So I see Asians, I see whites, I see Mexicans, I see Assyrians, I see Bosnians, I seen them all.
This nigga said different races I never heard of. What the fuck is a Bosnian?
Yeah, but like for real though, like, you know, they got the Indians too, you know what I'm saying? Like all type of shit. Taiwanese and Filipinos and you know what I'm saying? Everything. I done seen them all. Like,
yeah.
So, you know, I'm versed, to put it that way.
Yeah, considering you being around this different diversity of people, growing up like in school, y'all didn't crack no type of racist jokes, didn't y'all? Cause like one thing in black schools, we will always crack those type of jokes.
To be honest with you, gang, we did. Like
in front of the other races.
Yeah. Like that's the thing about like being in a diverse place. Like everybody grew up with each other. We all know the racist jokes. We all know the what's it called. We gonna say them regardless. You kids, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna.
Yeah.
When you a kid, bro, you got no filter really. You don't really grow up to get a filter till you know, grown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. High school, maybe after high school, for real.
Or somewhere in between high school.
Yeah, somewhere in between high school. But before that, you know, you hear a funny joke, you don't really think about it being racist. You just know it's funny as a kid. You know
exactly.
And you want to go tell your
sometimes
friend.
It's still funny now, as we know.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You just want to go tell your friend, and the whole time, like, because it's so diverse, you know, like, your friend not looking at you like you trying to be racist, you know what I'm saying? It's just a funny joke. Just like a motherfucker walking up to me and being like, oh, all niggas like grape soda. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like strawberry better.
You feel exactly. You feel me? Like it's just what it is, you know, like it's no malice. And my favorite word that my mama like to use, no malice.
Malice. Okay, yeah, all right, man. We learned new words here. You know what? I'm glad you're from the Birds. You can teach some more vocabulary for these niggas. Yeah, all right, man. Yeah, you know, as a matter of fact, that's something I like to appreciate because, like, when you're in a suburban neighborhood growing up, you get a chance to be around. You're more resourceful, basically. You have more resources available for you.
Yeah.
That way, not only you can expand your horizon, but expand your mind.
Exactly.
So that's a good thing. But
go ahead.
One thing I've been learning for a long time, but it got popularized in 2023. The Burbs is no different from the hood. Anything can happen out there, just like it can out here.
Bro, just the other day, this was like, I'd say like a month ago. Cause I don't live like where I used to live in the burbs no more. You know what I'm saying? I moved even further north. You know what I'm saying? Okay. On my old block, bro, someone just got shot and killed on my old block. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause something that maybe a lot of people don't know, the city getting expensive. You feel me?
The city getting expensive.
Yes, the city is getting expensive.
All right, we putting out some news for the people, but keep going.
So think about it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, even where we at right now, bro, you go outside, bro, there's new buildings coming up, you know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
All the white people, you looking around on your block, you starting to see white people on your shit. Gentrification and shit like that. So all the niggas, guess where they going? Since the city getting so expensive. They going to the burbs because now the burbs cheap. Because back in the day, they moved us from the burbs to the city. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to be in the city. They wanted to be in the burbs and shit. Now they want to be in the city because that's the way of life now in 2025. You know what I'm saying? So what they gonna do? They gonna push us right back to the burbs like where we was in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you starting to see now in the suburbs, bro. You starting to see more of us out there, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't changed shit, you know what I'm saying? We still doing the same shit.
All right, bet.
Nothing different.
So would you say, like, despite what we might hear as a stereotype in the burbs, as in like having the silver spoon treatment, it's not always like that?
Nah, bro, nigga, I grew up in the burbs, but I was still eating Spam and rice, nigga.
Spam and rice? Oh, shit.
Like, come on, bro. I was eating sardines and white rice, nigga. You feel me? Like, I'm foreign too, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not black American, I'm Belizean and Jamaican, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I grew up struggling just like everybody else, gang, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only difference is that I lived in a 2-bedroom apartment with my mom in the suburbs, you know what I'm saying? But my mom was still fighting. My mom held down 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying, bro, to make sure that I have food, you know what I'm saying?
You would think you only need one job, or it's one certain type of job to be in the burbs. Yeah, but I hear you.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Because, like, my mom took us, in reality, bro, like, my mom took us to the burbs, you know what I'm saying? Because in reality,
Shout
bro.
out to my Dukes.
Exactly. Shout out to moms, you know what I'm saying? She made sure that, like, we had a better life to live than what, you know what I'm saying, we would run into if we would have stayed in the city, you know?
Hey, with that being said, you could be in a better environment all day. That still don't change the fact that we eat cup noodles.
Exactly. I was still the same. I still know the struggle. I still know what it's like to make Kool-Aid with no sugar, nigga.
No sugar. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
You feel me? Like,
I need sugar in my shit. I'm telling you.
But you understand. I get what you're saying, though. You get me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I had that silver spoon because I was in the burbs and I went to, like, a better elementary school or a better junior high or a better high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I wasn't struggling though.
And that's something people need to understand. Just because you're in a better environment, that doesn't make you a better person than those who are not in such the best of situations. Exactly. It's just you have better resources and you might have a better education, the things that matter.
Exactly.
So more doors are going to be open for you based on your surroundings.
Exactly.
But we don't see all the time how it be niggas from the trenches going up in life with little of nothing, and then boom, turn into something, and now they successful people. We don't see this shit all the time.
Every day. To be honest with you, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I be sitting here, bro, I've been doing this music shit for what, 10 years?
10 years straight?
Now. Yeah, 10 years straight, struggling as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Until I met the people that's on my team, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Ricky, shout out Fourth, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I bet.
Motherfuckers that really, like, put me in motion to, you know what I'm saying, be better. But if I was in the city, bro, it would have been a lot easier because I would have had a lot more people to touch. In the city, you could, you know what I'm saying, everybody's got the same sense of a goal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, for example, I would have probably met you sooner. You know what I'm saying? I would have probably met Ricky sooner, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the city is tight-knit. It's a big-ass fucking city of Chicago, but it's small. Everybody know everybody until you go to the burbs where it's like that cutoff point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you never know what could have happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy my mama took me to the burbs, but at the same time, if I was in the city, you never know what could have happened because it would have been different.
And the thing is, for the city, it'd be a lot of niggas with nothing, pretty much dog shit. And then you could have everything in the world, and they'll make you feel like shit for having it.
You know what I'm saying? And the whole time, growing up in the burbs, I ain't even have everything in the world. My mama had to real life struggle to keep up appearances for me in school and, like, you know what I'm saying, living out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Nigga, I ain't get my first pair of Air Forces until I was 18, gang.
Nigga, what? At some point in high school, you would expect to have it. You tell me it took you.
We ain't have it like that, gang. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't what the birds sound like to me. But I hear you though. But I get what you're saying.
Because like for everybody, like not everybody in the burbs is those rich motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Like that got the 6-bedroom homes. Don't get me wrong, bro. Like you come to my block in the burbs, it's all apartment buildings. You know what I'm saying? And everybody there is like not rich. They, you know what I'm saying? They middle class, you know what I'm saying? Lower class people. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you would have it in the city, you know what I'm saying? In the trenches. Yeah. I seen the same shit. I seen motherfuckers that got the same accommodations that motherfuckers in the city got that's out in the burbs. But then you go.
Wait. Not to cut you off, but would you say you were middle class growing up?
I would say I was like a little bit worse than middle class growing up.
Worse than middle class and you in the burbs? Okay.
Yeah. Because it's not like, how can I say this? It's not everything is, the grass ain't always green on the other side. That's the best way to say it.
And I ain't gonna lie, you don't need to go no further than that. I get it.
You feel me?
Okay.
Like, so we had to struggle to be out there for the better opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bet. So overall, what would you say is the highlight of your childhood experience though?
Mansion parties.
All right. Salute to the mansion parties. And I ain't gonna lie, I still have yet to attend one.
I've been going to mansion parties since I was in like 7th grade.
Hey, if you got a party in mansions, invite me, please.
Me too.
Invite me, man. Don't mind my attire. Don't mind my attire. I will be presentable.
He's a great guy.
Thank you. I hope everybody can vouch that as well.
Hey, a great guy. For real. For
sure. But all right, any final remarks you would like to leave about your childhood before we get onto the topic of you and music?
Nah, we good. We can go on to music.
All right, bet. Now with the music. Now, first off, you would define yourself as an artist, right?
Yes.
I'm glad you say that. Now, the question is, what type of artist are you?
Multi-dimensional.
Oh, I love that word. Nobody in life has ever said that to me. Nobody has ever defined themselves as a multi-dimensional artist. But that's really because of the sole fact that majority of people that I come across, they don't fall themselves in that category. But it's okay, because I'm all about diversity here.
Exactly.
Now, break it down. You said you've been making music for 10 years. Mm-hmm. You started in 2015?
Yes.
Okay. Now, break it down. What led you to that point in 2015? Because there's a lot of things that was happening in that time period, but I would say around that time period, that was where the break of it was getting, I would say close to the break, because it was really like 2016, 2017, 18. That was where the break
busting.
Yeah, it was really the breakthrough for multi-dimensional artists. So break it down. What led you to that point?
To be honest with you, I was getting ready to go to college to play football.
Yeah. You graduated in 2015?
Yeah, I graduated in 2015.
Oh, all right, bet.
I graduated high school. I was on my way to go play football. The school that I was getting ready to go to took the scholarship that I wanted, that they gave me, because I got it, and I ain't had nobody telling me no better. So when I got it, I was like, oh, I'm good. I ain't go to school no more. I was going to school, but I wasn't going to class and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing dumb shit, following behind girls, following behind my homies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to. I think I already got the wave paved for me. And then I got that scholarship taken from me. I was like, okay, I was getting ready to go to the community college, Oakton. And I started going there, and I was just like, bro, this school shit really ain't for me. I need to figure out something else that I want to do. And like, I knew like I had a passion in music already. You know what I'm saying? My daddy was a DJ back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Marathon. You know what I'm saying? Jamaican DJ.
Sure.
And me and my homie Ashton, shout out Ashton too. That's my brother.
Salute.
We started making music in my basement. On what's that shit called on the Mac? GarageBand. We started doing that shit. My other homie gave me a mic that he wasn't using, and we started making music on that. And then from there, it was just, to be honest with you, Murder, She Wrote.
Murder, She Wrote?
Yeah. I wasn't going to school no more. I just started making music.
Okay, bet. Bro, you had me instantly think of Tech K when you said that shit. Okay, all right, bet. So, would you say, when you thought, like first off, did you plan on graduating college at the time before you decided not to?
Yes, I did. To be honest with you, my plan was to like do my year at Oakton and then go play football.
Okay, all right, bet. So
grades up and shit.
Okay, so when you say the loss of the motivation for not only college but the football career is what led you to music?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, bet.
And I wouldn't say it led me to music. I say I had clarity. I realized what I really wanted to do. I realized, bro, I can't lie to you, bro. I don't watch sports to this day.
You don't watch sports to this day still?
No. I can't tell you the quarterback of the Bears right now if you ask me. I can't tell you the point guard of the Bulls if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, but you know the superstar athlete does, right?
Yeah, I know a few of them. Yeah, because you can't get away from them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right, cool. All right, true. All right. As long as you know the superstar athletes, and we don't even gotta get too deep into that. But all right, bet. Now, 2015 time period, you began music. Now, just a reflection. From 2015 to 2025, what would you say is the biggest lesson that you learned from music?
Patience.
That's something I gotta live with every day. I'll tell you that right now. Patience is a virtue, a key, but sometimes it's a nuisance. Cause
for sure that.
Depending on who and what you're patient with, it can get stressful.
Man, like
and
when I say this music is like the most stressful shit. Like everybody think like music is what's the word I'm looking for? They think it's easy, for the lack of a better word. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize what you gotta really put in, and you know what I'm saying, to make this shit, to be a Migos or to be a Lil Wayne or to be a Playboy Cardi and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody just think that they can jump in and just do it. And don't get me wrong, there's all those pick of the few or that pick of the litter that do jump in and they instantly get busting. But other than that, bro, everybody else is out here working they fucking hardest to be that.
Now that I could agree, and I'm gonna tell you to you like this, and this is something I've said for so long, and I hope at some point I can stop saying it. You can look at every artist, or what you want to call successful artists. They can make this shit look as easy as possible. You don't know what they had to go through to get to that point.
At all.
And on top of that, even if they are successful, depending on their situations, you don't know what's really going on behind the scenes. Sometimes it's just smoke and mirrors. A lot of times it be the image. People are so, I'm not even gonna say fascinated with the image. People are used to being sold the image that they believe once you get in that same image, it's possible. That's not the case.
I like to say people are sold the Matrix. Because that's what we selling.
The Matrix?
Yeah, we selling the Matrix.
All right.
Because if you think about it, bro, nobody know your real life, right?
Exactly.
But they know you on the internet.
Yeah.
Ones and zeros.
Yeah, and that opens parasocial relationships.
Exactly. You feel me? So we selling the Matrix. We selling that. We showing the people what we are like on the Matrix, not what we are in real life. Because at the end of the day, there's no artist out here that I can say that I know of. When they get on that stage, they don't jump into that character. When they come into that interview room, they don't jump into that character. You know what I'm saying? Like even myself, interview stage, you jump into that character to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? As the musician, not what your legal name is. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I was just about to say that. Like I might know you as LuhMaul, but I don't know your government name.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people gotta understand. Like, if you're gonna do this, you gotta know what comes with it first, but you also gotta know what all you have to do or be able to do to get there. But most importantly, you gotta remember the time that it takes to get there is never. It's always an estimate. That's what I should say. It's always an estimate of how much time it will take to get there. It's never a certain time that it's going to take for you to get there. But it may take a certain amount of time to get certain places. It might take 2 years for you to become notable, or 4 years for you to get shows, or things of that nature.
Correct.
It's going to be it's certain things. But what you want, which is the image that you're sold, the Matrix, it's not no certain time limit. It's always an estimate on when it can happen, and a possibility. Correct. Most importantly, a possibility. This is never guaranteed.
Never. I could be doing this for another 10 years, bro, and there's nothing to say that I'm gonna be on the top. You know what I'm saying? Or be one of those top guys, or making money. Period off of this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna do it regardless because I love music. It's not for me. It's not really about the image and shit like that. I just like making this shit.
Yeah,
I do this shit for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and not to compare, but you know, like as a blogger or media marketing influencer, this is something that I just did just for the soul. I mean, I had a valid reason, like other platforms that might talk about Chicago situations, but not focus on it. I did make this a tribute and contribute to the city, of course, but I wasn't aware of how far this is going to go. But now that I'm aware of what it is, I'm going to utilize it for the right reasons for not just myself here, but for the city as well.
For the community.
Of course. That's what it's all is. But like I said, it's always for fun. But also something I have a passion for. But the passion, you can turn it into something else. And this passion that you got, it will be something else.
I appreciate that, brother. I really do.
For sure. Now, focus on the time period. Around this time, was there any musical influences?
Yeah, there are a lot actually.
All right,
I would say number one, I'm gonna have to go with Prince.
Prince? Oh, yeah. Shit.
I think he's the best artist in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, he made everything.
Okay.
From the guitars that you heard, to the pianos, to the drums, to the violins, to the, you name it. You know what I'm saying? He played all of that, and then when you see him on stage, yeah, he got his band and stuff with him. But you know what I'm saying? He created the sound.
Okay, you got musical. I mean, you got historical, iconic influences.
Yeah,
okay.
you know. Then we got Andre 3000.
Okay, Andre 3000. Oh yeah.
His pen is crazy. His influence is crazy. Then you got to go with Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Another person that paved the way for a lot of us new motherfuckers.
That nigga Wayne influenced the whole entire generation to rap.
This whole, everybody that you see right now that's bussing is a product of that man. Is a product of Weezy. And
no matter who it is.
no matter who it is, you could tell me like anybody that's in hip hop right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You could argue with me, you could fight me in the comments about it, you know what I'm saying? But like they're all a product of him.
Yeah.
Cause bro, before him, what rapper you know was a rock star? Before him. Now everybody want to be a rock star. Everybody's a rapper, but they all want to say they're a rock star.
Okay, now that I can definitely say. I've been hearing that a lot lately.
Yeah. Like, then you got, let's say, I'm gonna put up Rick Ross.
Okay, Rose.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Rose is that. I think he's one of the top heads of like that conscious rap shit.
That's the first I've ever heard anybody give that type of credit to Rose.
For me, it's the truth, because like when you think about it, like Rose was really like rapping, like he was rapping that conscious shit on that uppity beat. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like the shit that everybody want to hear, because everybody don't want to hear that conscious rap.
That is true.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? Rose brought the conscious rap to a vibe. You know what I'm saying? I could listen to this conscious rap shit in the club. You know what I'm saying? And then you start getting motherfuckers like the J. Cole's, the Ab-Souls, the Kendrick Lamar's. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, they are their own. Those people that I named are their own like entity in itself. You know what I'm saying? But Rose brought that oomph to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he really got one of those pans for that conscious rap shit.
Okay, all right, bet. So you come from an era where music was still music. As a matter of fact, thinking about what music was back then to right now, how much would you say music is watered down nowadays?
Overly. I feel like we live in the day and age where, like, no disrespect, but the weakest niggas could get on just by using TikTok.
I see it every day.
You feel me?
I see it every day.
Like it's no disrespect. It's no disrespect. Y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all put it in the work. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but I will say this. This is me being fair, because I've always been a fair guy.
Mm-hmm. Same.
They always start off as weak, but once you open your doors, however you do with TikTok, you eventually get to the point where you get to practice in a professional setting. And then the more you practice, you actually work on your craft, and then it gets better, and then it gets to the point where you perfect it.
So I'm gonna tell you like this, right?
Okay.
If I'm a regular working man, let's say like I dig holes for a living, right?
Right.
And then you put me next to a nigga like Zero. You don't know the reference from Holes, the movie with Shia LaBeouf.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You put me next to a nigga like Zero, eventually I'm gonna be digging holes just as fast and just as good as Zero. You know what I'm saying?
I bet.
When you put someone next to greatness, they gonna eventually be greatness unless they really just not right.
All right, bet. So with these weak niggas from TikTok, because they're around us, they're around people who actually work to get where they are, and they've actually became what they're aspiring to be. That's why it's easy for them to, all right, now we can lock in.
I know how to lock in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And another thing is like, because even I do this, so I'll be sitting in a room with like a lot of people that I keep around me that are great artists. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I'm in the studio, bro, and I ain't got nothing to say, but I know I need to get this song done, bro, and I got 6 motherfuckers around me, gang, that are good. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That are not even, I'm not even gonna say good, that's an understatement, that are raw.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Raw.
And everybody, oh, Maul, here's this bar. Maul, here's this bar. Maul, here's this bar.
Okay, they even contributing to by helping you out.
Yeah.
Like give you a step.
So,
all right, man.
You think like these other motherfuckers is not doing the same thing? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's a good question.
They just got on. They just got, you know what I'm saying? Now their door open. Now they in the room with all these great people. You know what I'm saying?
And then these great people are eventually going to help you when they see, okay.
He really got work ethic. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he might not be like the greatest, you know what I'm saying? But he's hungry.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Okay, all right, man. Say less. Now, I'm glad you pointed out. So, and TikTok is also a form of social media. So when you say because like from the time period of music that you grew up listening to in the area that you came from, compared to what we have today in this generation, social media made it too easy for anybody to step in the room as an artist.
Correct.
Okay, great. And I'm glad. I just wanted to be great.
So I think it's a double-edged sword, actually.
A double-edged sword.
If I'm being honest. So it made it easier, but then it also made it harder, because then you got people who are raw, you know what I'm saying, and talented, right? Mm-hmm. But they don't necessarily got money in their pocket to put behind promotion. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they a little bipolar, you know what I'm saying? So some days they want to be extroverted, you know what I'm saying? And then other days they want to be hella introverted, you know what I'm saying? So they not posting, you know what I'm saying, every day and 4-5 times a day and stuff like that. I'm one of those people. I'm the type of person, bro, like if you go on my social media, you're not going to see like me posting 3 times a day. You barely catch me posting like once a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, that's why I say it's a double-edged sword, because the algorithm not gonna work for you if you're not doing what you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. At least at one point in time, it used to be social media. Nowadays, they call this the algo media.
100%. It's all about the algorithm at the end of the day. Like, once you tap into the algorithm, that's when you become bussin'.
Of course. Now, circling back to the music and everything, if there's one song that you would have that you say that best define you that's out right now that you think we should check out, what would you say it is?
By me?
By you?
I'm gonna say 64.
Okay, all right, man. And we just got in tune with that before we got this started. Yeah. And I can actually say you will be impressed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, with talent, by the way. I'm not, because you just heard folks talk about how weak niggas get on for TikTok. There's some that can go for TikTok, but this ain't no weak nigga we talking about here.
I appreciate it.
Oh, bro, I just gotta put that in the air. Oh, bro. Yeah. But listening to the music that you present and everything, and the time period that you started rapping, just thinking about it, multi-dimensional. Mm-hmm. When we focus on Chicago, artists that we think about that's multi-dimensional, it would be like artists like Lucky, Saba, maybe Famous Dex, and definitely Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD, for sure.
But in that time period, 2015, as leading up to 2019, we would see artists like XXXTentacion or Trippie Redd, Ski Mask, all these people who are talented, but also brought a different dimension of the vibes of music.
Correct.
Thinking about all that right now, and this Trippie Redd interview, I think he did last year. I don't remember exactly who or what time period he said it, but he said after Juice and X died, he feels like he's the only one left, and he don't hear that type of sound coming from nobody unless he's listening to himself.
Correct.
So, would you say nowadays multi-dimensional artists that's being known and everything is damn near like a dying breed?
I'm not gonna say we're a dying breed. I'm gonna say that we're scared.
A scared breed?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
because right now when you look at the algorithm and you look at what's busting, right?
Right.
It's hard drill. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like that's what's hitting the streets. It's either hard drill or it's straight club music.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So we're scared to put out the music that's multidimensional. Because of what the algorithm is surrounded by. Surrounded by, yeah. So it's like, okay, well, I know I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm gonna give this to the people right now until I can get to the platform that's, okay, now I can start giving the people what that multidimensional shit is. The shit that I wanna really put out to show that that's me for real. Okay. It's kind of like that friend group, bro, that you really want to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So you start doing shit just like them so you could get in, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then once you get in, then you start being yourself. And that's exactly what it is. Like, and things of that nature. Mm-hmm. You just said once you get in, that's when you start being yourself. Correct. The way this is set up, you damn near have to put on a whole image that you don't want to be, or an image that's not even you, in order to get to where you want to be. Right. Just so you can then say, this is who I really am. And then
you're taking a chance on if this is what people gonna fuck with you for.
Right,
because this is what you use to get yourself here. Now you're trying to be yourself and everything. It's like, what the fuck?
It could make or break you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you not even make or break you. It could break you once you start trying to be yourself.
It could break you.
Because you already made it in that sense, you know what I'm saying? Because you was fitting in. And then now you want to be yourself and you start being yourself, and it's like either people gonna love it and love the change and love the difference, or they gonna completely hate it and you're gonna completely be excommunicado.
Okay, bet. Now, you like Beyonce?
No.
Okay, bet. Now, first off, you crazy as hell for saying that because I love Beyonce. But what I was trying to reference here is that she came off with R&B songs.
Correct.
And she made R&B hits, diamonds. I'm not even gonna say platinum, just diamonds, diamond record songs. Then, what she do? Eventually switched down to country music and things of that nature. Is that the reason why you don't like her?
No.
Okay. Before we even go down to why you don't like her, let's get to the point that I'm trying to make here. The point I'm trying to make here is she maybe making country music is what Beyonce wanted to do
this whole time.
but maybe in the back of her mind it's like she know for her circumstances, if I'm gonna make it, this is the type of sound I might have to put out here anyway.
Correct.
So that's probably what she did. So maybe a lot of people who were once core Beyonce fans seeing the music that she wants to put out now, and they're probably not fucking with it because that's not what they're used to.
Right.
So that's the point I was trying to make here.
So,
but if you want to continue with that conversation, go ahead. But
I'll elaborate on why I don't like Beyonce.
Okay, elaborate, please. I need to know.
Elaborate on the next topic.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't like Beyonce just simply off the fact that I feel like she's praised as a god or a goddess.
Okay. So maybe people are giving her too much credit than what they need.
Yeah.
In fact, they're giving her credit for shit that she's not even supposed to take credit for.
You know, I ain't gonna lie to you, I liked Beyonce up until the point where Kanye got on the stage and took what was a call from Taylor Swift and was like, Beyonce deserved this. You feel me? I love Beyonce up to that point, and then I was just like, for Kanye to get up there and say that, bro, yeah, she got too much glaze. She got too much glaze.
Okay, so her fan base is pretty much dick riders. In a way, because you said glaze. Because usually when people refer to the word glaze, that's what they're saying. Your dick sucking, your dick grinding.
Yeah, you dick riding. Okay. And I ain't even trying to. Beyonce is a great artist.
Yeah, she is, and I'm not gonna say no shit like that.
You feel me? She's a great artist.
She is a great artist.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's something I grew up. That's the one I grew up watching, grew up listening to, and grew up admiring. So I can say that. Now, will I go as far as say she's a god? No, but I see what the other people is doing. It's like, okay, that's too much. Just give her credit for what she's trying to do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I love the fact that she made a country album. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that she tapped into her core. You know what I'm saying? Where she showed homage to what she's from. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I love that for her. I love that.
Okay, so your problem ain't really Beyonce. It's her fan base.
Yeah,
because that's something I learned too. Certain people just do not have the issues with the artists themselves. It's really the fans, and that's something that Soulja Boy don't say. It's like some of the artists that he beef with. It's never the artists. It's the fans that will get to your head and make you hate this person because of how they treat them.
Yeah, because it's like, damn, G, let her breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You making me. I don't want to put on Beyonce and then everybody, all her fans screaming and shit. I'm just trying to listen to Beyonce, gang. And you making it not fun to want to listen to her no more.
Well, as she would say, you won't break my soul. Hey, I ain't singing, I ain't using auto-tunes. I don't care. But at the end of it, but like I said, great artists and everything, sometimes the fans will do too much, though.
Correct.
And that's something I can honestly say.
Correct.
Yeah, but focusing on
back on topic
of conversation. That's the deal with at least Chicago artists, from what we noticed. Mm-hmm. A lot of artists put out music that they probably really don't want to make.
Yeah.
Or if they do want to make it, they're making it just for a sole fact that they want to show they're different, but they only can do that once they get to where they want to be.
Exactly. You can even look at we were just talking about him earlier. You can look at Trippie Redd, right?
Yeah.
when Trippie Redd first came out, he was hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was talking about guns, you know what I'm saying, toting shit, sliding on niggas, 14 this, 14 that, you know what I'm saying?
1400.
You feel me? Like, he was making like a different type of drill music, but it was still drill music, right?
Is that so? That's a nice way to put it.
And then once he got on, then you started getting songs like Romeo and Juliet. You know what I'm saying? I'm a heavy Trippie fan. I'm not even gonna cap in front of my move. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's somebody I would want to work with.
Hey, and that's somebody I would encourage you to work with.
You feel me? Like, then now, like, he's a completely different artist now and that's due to growth too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take that away. But he's a completely different artist now than what he started as. Because when he started, you would have thought that he would have stayed in that, like, alternative drill that I like to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Alternative drill. All right.
Yeah.
Man.
Like, but now he's so dimensional, gang. And he was always like that. He was always like that. I know it. You could see it. I got one of those type of, like, ears, bro. Like, I can hear it. You know what I'm saying? When I hear an artist for the first time, I know what they're capable of instantly. And I know what they could do. Like, I don't know what it is. It's a gift from God, for real, for real. But, like, he's one of those people, bro. Like, he got on and then instantly changed direction. But still hard, though. Like, you still can't, he's still the type of person that's gonna say, you still can't fuck with me and play with me, though. You can't push me to the edge without me fighting back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like any other nigga from the trenches.
And that's another thing when it comes down to artists that makes alternative drill or multi-dimensional music. It's like, if you was to just, let's say you don't even try to make a drill at all, you just come up with that sound straightforward. They will judge your character based off that.
Yeah.
And that's something that we're not gonna do. Because it's like, yes, this is the type of music that they make, but at the same time,
it's just who they is.
Exactly. And plus, look at their background as well. Like, do you really think that this is a person who is so completely different from you to where you gotta patronize them based off what you're hearing? Come on.
Not really.
Exactly.
Not really. Let them be.
Because like with Juice WRLD, like a lot of people would patronize him, but they don't know him personally. It's like, here's the thing though, like the songs he would make, heartbreaking, doing drugs for what people might perceive. But it's like, you look at his background, it's a whole different story. And on top of that, they make certain music for sometimes it's just entertainment, but it's also certain reasons behind that. You never know people's intentions behind the music they make.
What I feel like a lot of people fail to realize, bro, is that music is art. It's interpretation.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like,
and nowadays people's interpretations being more vocalized than just the art side of it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And like, sometimes you gotta realize as an artist, bro, I might see you go through something, right?
Right.
And you might not know how to illustrate it like me on the artistic side. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So as an artist, bro, I'm gonna illustrate that. You feel me? Like, it don't necessarily gotta be my life. It don't necessarily gotta be like me in my core, you know what I'm saying, in my soul, in my personality, in my spirit.
Right.
You feel me? It's just what I'm seeing in life and how I'm creating that image for the other people to see, like, this is what's going on in life. You feel me? Like, I was just listening to who was I listening to? I was listening to G Herbo. And my mom was like, that's G Herbo? And I'm like, Mom, what you know about G Herbo? You know what I'm saying? She's like, that's that gangsta, da 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 da. He just had that case, this and that. I'm like, Ma, how you know this? Because, you know, my mom be on TikTok and shit. And I was like, how you know he a gangster? How you know, like, you know what I'm saying? I just challenged her perspective of somebody that she don't know for real. She just kind of hear what they talking about.
Okay,
or what they're illustrating. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. So you challenging her on what she know is not your personal feelings or perception of her.
Yeah,
okay,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, not that at all. I was just challenging because I like.
Yeah, of course. All right, and I'm glad you do that because that's what I do with people all the time. But continue. You challenge her perception of her.
Yeah. So I was like, how you know he a gangster? How you know he not telling a story? You know what I'm saying? That somebody else don't know how to tell. You know what I'm saying? How do you know he's not seeing things in his life, you know what I'm saying, that somebody else might be doing? Not saying Herb, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to come at his gangster, nothing like that.
Of course.
But like, how you know he not depicting what he's seeing happening around him? Yeah. You don't necessarily got to be doing that. You don't know what he doing.
And that's something that Lil Durk does all the time. People criticize him for it.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta. This is why I say it's hard too as an artist nowadays too, because we gotta deal with motherfuckers on the internet come at our character because they think we either live in this lifestyle or we not living this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, gang, I'm just making art.
Yeah, and that's the thing though. Like I said, selling the image.
Exactly. Like
Go ahead.
You ever seen the picture "Summer Nights" is by
Summer Nights?
Yeah, it's a picture. It's a painting. I forgot what artist is by. Damn.
It's okay. Maybe we can do that real quick.
Real quick.
Yeah, real quick. Okay, this it right here?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, all right, bet.
So, who is it by?
Let me see. It says Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
Yeah. So you think Van Gogh saw it like that when he painted it?
Probably not. He probably just like have his own interpretation of things, or like one thing I learned about artists when they paint their pictures, they use imagination with it. So they put colorful things, or they put things that they know that would catch the eye.
Exactly. So if I know as an artist that this topic is what captures the people's ear, don't you think I'm gonna talk about that? Mm-hmm. Don't you think I'm gonna use that to make myself?
And that's exactly what Herb and Dirk himself, they would say all the time, this is just what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you judging me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Off this, but this is just my art. You're not judging Vincent Van Gogh for making that. You know what I'm saying?
But one thing I also feel like it's not really just everybody in general. No. I'm not even gonna say that. I was about to say, depending on the crowd that's listening, they will be judgmental. But it don't matter what crowd it is. There's always gonna be someone that's judging it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just gotta take art for, like what Herbert Dirk said, for what it is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's just art, bro. I'm just painting my picture.
And on top of that, like they succeeded off the art they put out.
Exactly.
Do you really think they're gonna do anything to jeopardize what they have accomplished afterwards?
After that, no.
Exactly.
I know I wouldn't.
Me neither.
If I'm busting, I'm busting.
Exactly. Like and like one thing for sure, like I'm in their shoes. In what world am I gonna do some dumb shit to throw it all out the way? And on top of that, it's like the whole point of making this music is to make it. And when you make it, your goal is to stay there.
Stay there.
So they're gonna keep doing what keeps them there.
Exactly. What Ricky Bobby say? If you're not first, you're last, shorty. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do whatever it takes to be in that first place.
Yeah.
You're gonna have that first place trophy.
Because not a single soul will care if you're in third or second place.
Nope. Except for your mama.
Exactly. And that's one thing about moms too. They will always make sure that they show that feedback and support and everything.
Always. That's why I shout out Mom Deuce, because she always supporting.
Yeah.
Even in the background.
So thinking about everything we just talked about, like artists and image, music you put out there, people's perceptions. What is the one thing you hope people would take from you and the music that you put out?
Be yourself.
For sure.
And create what you want to create. Don't let people deter you from what you want to create.
For sure. Now, up to speed with things that's currently going on up to this day. Now, nowadays, people are paying attention to not just the artists themselves, but the genders of the artists that's coming out in the era. And nowadays we see more attention being focused towards the females than just the males.
And they deserve it.
And I'm glad you feel that way. Because the first thing I wanted to bring up is, for a long time, women have always talked about the struggles of being a female artist and how biased it is when it comes down to male-dominated industries such as music and things like that and that nature. Nowadays, I'm so glad I can wake up and hear that they feel like they broke that barrier, because I don't hear nobody talking. I don't hear not a single female talking about the struggles of being a female artist as it is right now.
Right now, if I'm being honest, I think females run the game right now.
Hey, and I would agree with you. I mean, of course, we still got some male artists that's with them, but now it's at the point where they built the breed.
They built that
male
breed.
and female artists.
Yeah, because you see it like, for example, back in the day, it was always you rarely see like niggas doing features with females. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Back in the day, it was always unless that female singing or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's definitely true. For a long time, I've only seen male collaborate with female artists if they're R&B artists.
Exactly.
But I mean, that's also a problem if you ask me. So we're gonna talk about that later. But continue.
So nowadays, you got Glorilla on songs with what's his name?
Moneybag Yo, Finesse 2 Times.
You feel me? Everybody,
even
Herb. You know what I'm saying? You got the female artists bringing up the young female artists. And that's why I say they taking over the game, because right now, bro, I don't feel like us as niggas folks, we bringing up our younger counterparts. And not younger by age, I just mean younger by experience in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the females is out here, they snatching all of them. They say, oh, you a female artist and you somewhat decent or you somewhat hard? Come on.
So would you say female artists are less competitive than male artists?
Correct.
Especially when it comes down to their own genders.
Correct, because they girls.
And I've always heard, but I be hearing about the catty situations when it comes to girls and everything. Because like one thing that certain artists, female artists, have told me, they don't like working with other female artists because sometimes it gets catty.
Facts. So like I ain't got nothing to say on that.
And on top of that, what I also heard is girls are more envious than men.
Yeah, I feel that, but I feel like that's only in the beginning stages though. I feel like once you break the ceiling and y'all up there, as a female artist, when you up there, bro, you instantly gonna grab the other female artist and bring her with you. It's only catty when, you know what I'm saying, y'all both fighting to get through that ceiling.
Okay,
with men, I feel like we catty always, bro.
You feel like men are always catty?
Always. Drake said it the best. Niggas talk more than bitches these days.
These days.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, these days, I feel like as men, bro, we so competitive in a good way and a bad way. Depends on who you got in your circle and who you got around you, depending on if it's good or bad.
And depending on what you're being competitive about.
Exactly. But I feel like as men, bro, we competitive about everything. Who got the best bars? Who got the best bitches? Who got the best, you know what I'm saying? Who got the most money? Who got the best cars? You know what I'm saying? We always competing about something. And low key, we might not be as like emotional about it. You know what I'm saying? Or like outwards emotional about it. But niggas be feeling some type of way.
Animosity. That's the word. That's the word.
Yeah.
That's the word. That's the word for it. Animosity. That's what I'm always hearing about males.
You feel me?
Yeah. And when it comes to females, I've always heard that they've idolized Nicki Minaj.
I can say it, yeah.
Okay, bet.
I can agree with that.
Until Cardi B came in. And I feel like when Cardi B came in, she really paved the way for female artists working together. Because when Nicki was in the industry, as much work as she put in for the females, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, I never seen her collaborate with much female rappers ever.
I love Nicki Minaj.
I love her too.
She did a lot for the community.
She definitely has.
But what Nicki Minaj
global, by the way, for the whole world. She's an icon.
Icon. But what she did, bro, was she paved the way, and then once she got through the door, she closed it.
And man, Cardi B herself will agree with you on that statement if you was talking to her.
Yeah. Like, she literally was like, here you guys go, just follow the road. And then now all these motherfuckers are sitting there knocking at the door and she not letting nobody in.
And one thing Cardi did, and this is why I feel like I feel like it's a tactic with most artists, but I've always seen Cardi be genuine and true to herself. When she's seen a female artist on the rise, she's always shown support to them artists.
100%.
Lotto, Glorilla, I don't think she worked with Sexy Red yet, but Megan Thee Stallion, etc.
But she's so Sexy Red love though.
She definitely
worked with him. I say him. She might not have worked with her, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she definitely showed love. For sure.
Oh, big personal shout, just because of fan moment here. I love Sexy. Big shout out to her. I ain't gonna lie, like, she maybe represented St. Louis, but Chicago got a place in her heart. Yeah, I sense it.
She is the epitome of what you call like sexy from the trenches.
I could agree. Hey, that's why she got that hood princess title, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. But focus on the point here. seeing these women collaborate and everything and things of that nature, do you feel like men should follow their example?
Yes.
That was the only answer you were gonna give. I don't know what it took you so long to say that.
So I had to think about it for a second.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, because like I don't know. I feel like sometimes in this industry as men, bro, I see a lot of like getting over. You feel me? Someone helping you out for you to get over them.
I've had that personal experience countless of times.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the city of Chicago.
Yeah, we gotta get back to talking about Chicago here. We talking about this industry, but yeah, focus on Chicago. What we see in the city, it's always people's intentions not being pure. You would think it's pure until time go by, they get what they want. Now, goodbye.
You feel exactly, and it's just crazy to me because it's like, why? Me personally, I'm a person about like building family, right? Family don't necessarily mean blood to me. It means loyalty and like, it's loyalty and achievement. So like, if you loyal to me and we achieving things, we family. I'm loyal to you, we achieving things. You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit's supposed to be about. But it's so much back door. Where we from? It's so like you see it every day, bro.
Yeah.
You see two motherfuckers doing so good together, right? And then it's just that one person that fuck up the whole situation. Sometimes it's both of their ass that fuck up the whole situation because the next person trying to get the next step. And use you as that stepping stool to get the next step. And that's all they there for. To me, that's crazy. That's diabolical. Even right now, bro, like the female artists coming out of Chicago, I see that a lot with them too. It's not even just the men, it's all of us.
Now the artists we see right now, it's a select few that's collaborating, but it's almost majority to all that's competing.
Correct.
A select few, I'll say it again, a select few of female artists who are collaborating, and majority to all that's competing.
Correct.
That's what we're seeing. But this is also something that we've seen with males from the city as well.
Exactly, yeah.
This is something that will go on with no matter what gender it is. So y'all can say, but the males doing it and the females doing it. No, this is something that we all done.
Correct.
This is something we all witness. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But the problem with Chicago is, this is something I've seen on Facebook. Almost everybody from Chicago thinks they're a celebrity. And that's the honest God truth.
That's the fuck.
A lot of you niggas think you're celebrities, and trust me when I say you're not. And if you want to ask me if I feel like you are personally, you can slide in my DM and tell me, and I will ask me, and I will be the one who tell you to confirm that you're not. Or I'll tell you that you are. And I say that because one thing I've learned, Chicago is only big to Chicago's mind.
Correct.
Are you going to go anywhere outside of Chicago and tell them who you is and expect a celebrity treatment? That's the truth. A lot of you do not have that status yet.
That's why motherfuckers don't leave Chicago.
Exactly. They don't leave Chicago because, first off, this is not nobody's fault. A lot of people don't have the resources to it. If they had the resources to travel, they would learn about themselves.
But I mean, when I say that, I mean the motherfuckers that do have the resources that think they famous. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
When they go to other places, bro, why they instantly come back home? Because you're not famous there.
Yeah, those people still have their vacation days, which is why they go out of town, so they can stop having the celebrity experience in their own city.
Exactly.
And the thing is, Chicago is so small, so everybody knows each other. That's why it's easy for you to get spotted and pointed out.
Correct.
Go in any other wider or larger city, how easy it is for you to be spotted or pointed out. You would have to hope that somebody is so fixated with Chicago media that they can point you out and say, I'm a fan of your work.
Facts.
And that's not going to be the case all the time. So yeah, a lot of y'all is not celebrities.
10%.
Yeah. But yeah, seeing what we're seeing now, what do you think it would take for Chicago to come together?
This right here.
These conversations?
Yes, these conversations. I feel like if we can get the biggest motherfuckers from Chicago, you know what I'm saying, to come and sit, talk, you know what I'm saying, bullshit, have fun. That's what I feel like. I feel like we get in there, like as a city, but we just not there yet. We having more fun. It's less shit going on.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? We starting to see more like party bullshitting, you know what I'm saying? But that's what we need more of in order for the city to come together for real. And less thinking of I'm better than you. More of thinking like, because when you look at places like Atlanta, right? In Atlanta, bro, everybody, bro, that's in the scene, bro, they fuck with each other. They might not like, I might not be.
Okay. Not to cut you. Sorry.
Go ahead.
There's something I also feel like. First off, just to train the point, just to speak it up and bring it out to point to your ears, they calling it rat later now. But outside of all that, that's just for what we seen. We're not from Atlanta. So I'm pretty sure if we go to Atlanta and talk to somebody who's from there and can actually tell you what all happens and goes on in Atlanta, they might tell you there's a lot of niggas that don't fuck with who. So to our knowledge, it seems like Atlanta might have all this support and everything, but who knows? We're not from there. We need somebody from Atlanta to confirm this statement.
Facts. That is facts.
Yeah, but continue though.
But like I just feel like we just need to have that. To have more of like just coming together, having fun, talking, having real conversations and really learning from each other.
Of course.
I feel like that's what's gonna build bonds and that's what's gonna build relationships.
For sure. Yeah. And I feel like one thing I've been stressing for the longest, what you should always value more is the relationship aspect of things, not just the networking.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where I feel like not even just Chicago, but I feel like everywhere that's what we missing. Yeah. Everybody's so focused on the networking and what you could do for me and what I could do for you, and you know what I'm saying, and how we can make each other bust and this and that, and no Diddy. Oh man,
that just threw me completely off. But I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because somebody would have said the same thing.
Yeah, someone would have got me, folks. Hold on. But you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, we.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up too, because as of now, what we're currently seeing is, because like everybody, you know, aspect and want to use people for their benefits versus making it genuine. You would think that a lot of people from the industry support Lil Durk. Time flies, he's locked up, and then people are saying people are switching sides and people are supporting Youngboy. And that's something that Lil Zay recently pointed out earlier today. Just because people work with somebody don't mean you're going to be friends after that.
Yeah, don't mean we loyal.
Yeah, exactly. But what we're talking about here is we need more genuine shit.
Yeah.
But what we're seeing is things like that. You would think everybody is genuine because for a long time people have been speculating these are Durk's real friends. And that's not the case.
I think Durk said it too. I'm not friends with none of these rappers. I'm pretty sure he said it.
Oh, I be hating when these rappers call these rappers brothers.
He
has said that before.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, bro, you know what this is. You know we working to get a bag. And that's it. I'm not working with you because I really want to be your friend. I really want to be your brother or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we need to change that though. Like, yeah, bro, you can't be friends with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's 100% true. Not everybody work for you. But like at the same time, you could still have respect for a person. Okay. As that individual. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people don't. The only thing people respect in the industry, I feel like now, is a check.
Yeah. And this final time of the conversation before we move on to the most important questions here. A lot of people be saying that it's enough money out here for everybody.
It is.
Do you really think that's a true statement?
I think it is.
Are you sure that's a true statement?
I'm 99.1% positive.
Now, first off, let's get something straight. America's in debt.
Correct.
But we're not going to talk about politics right now. So if America's in debt and you're currently living in America saying things like it's enough for everybody, I want you to really think about it. If it's really enough for everybody, why are we the ones in debt? That's first off. But second off, imagine if it was enough money for everybody and we all actually had money in our pockets. Now what?
Now we just live happy. But America runs on debt. That's how our society was built. That's the whole point. That's why the rich stay rich, because they're in debt.
Now, if everybody was rich, do you really think everyone's problems would be solved?
No. There's still going to be animosity. There's still going to be hate. There's still going to be lack of loyalty. You know what I'm saying? There's still going to be all of that. We're humans. You feel me?
Yeah.
We are literally built to, like, eventually end. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what I'm trying to get at is, like, we as people, bro, are meant to destroy ourselves regardless. We kill ourselves every day in little ways, big ways, medium ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just it's in our DNA, bro. No matter what, no matter how much you say you don't hate somebody, you're not hating on nobody, bro, there's still that one person that you hating on. It's still that one person that you jealous. It's still that one person that, you know, you feel some type of way when they come around.
And does that statement apply to you as well?
Yeah.
So there's somebody that you're hating on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Anybody that say that they not hating on nobody, bro, I feel like that's cap, bro.
Okay.
You might not be hating on them at 100%, bro, but you hating on them at least a little bit, gang.
Okay, then what if it's not hating on somebody, but you have hate towards somebody?
That's different.
See,
So hating on somebody comes from jealousy.
Exactly.
You feel me? Hating somebody comes from, like,
a root problem.
Exactly. It comes from malice. Remember that word that we talked about earlier?
Yeah, I remember that word.
You feel me? It comes from that, bro. That's why I hate you. Hate's a very strong word. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I hate you, it's because you did something to me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or you did something to somebody close to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna tell you this: as you progress in the industry, or in media, which I feel like you will experience a lot of malice towards you.
For sure. I'm knowing that for sure.
You probably experienced it right now.
I experience it every day.
Of course.
It's people right now that's gonna see this when this drop. Gonna be mad.
Yeah. Well, we did this to tell them fuck you.
On my soul.
Oh, bro.
On my soul.
Yeah. But all right, though. Now, thinking about all this topic and everything, as we got to talking about earlier, a lot of things will eventually come with stress and everything. So, with all things that I know you seem like a cool guy right now, but I don't know what you're going through. I don't know the real you and what you're going through and everything. So, and it's something I've been doing ever since the start of my interview, because it's always important to check on people. People will always link up when it comes down to business and content, but you will forget at the end of the day, these are still human beings. And that's something I'm not going to ever forget. So, just tell me, how you feeling mentally, Brody? You can be as honest as you want to be.
I'm tired. Like, really tired.
Tired?
I run a studio. I got a regular job. You know what I'm saying? I do this music shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm honestly tired, bro. I got a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
not a child, but I got a girl. I got a wife. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like, not a real wife. I ain't married, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
That's my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I got all headaches. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, trust me, I definitely understand the last one, though.
You feel me? Like, you said this earlier, too. You said, do I feel like there's enough money out here for everybody? And I said, yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I know you just got to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm off 2 hours of sleep in the last 24. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was up at 7 o'clock this morning. You feel me? Like, mind you, I went to bed at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. You feel me? Like, and I just drove an hour to get here.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I hope this conversation brought some energy out of you.
Oh, of course. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not finna go to bed tonight.
Hey, me neither.
You feel me? Like, I'm good. I'm just tired, bro. But I know I'm tired for a reason, because I know what I'm fighting for. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to be tired for me to get to the place that I need to be.
Of course. And I ain't gonna lie. Remember that key word you told me earlier, patience. Patience is a strong suit. And no, patience is a virtue. What I'm talking about.
It's both.
It's really supposed to be my... Okay, but anyway, it's a virtue. Everything will eventually fall into place.
Correct.
So if you're tired now, that means it's results that's coming behind it.
Correct.
And as long as you remember the results and the progress that you've been making, and if you can see it, that will be nothing but motivation for you. So you're tired for a reason. And once you get to where you want to be, then you can rest for as long as you like until it's time to go back to work.
Facts.
Bro.
Big fact. Hey, we trying to retire at 35, y'all.
Hey. Nope, I can't even say that. I got a job that's gonna require the rest of my life, so I'm here forever, y'all. Well, bro. Yeah.
Bro, love.
So before we close out, just two of the most important questions here. So, what I want to do is encourage influence positivity and push it out as much as I can, or as much as you can, or as much as we can, however you want to look at it. So if there's any positive message that you would like to give out for the youth or anybody in general, or just something that you want to say just to put on people's minds, what is it?
Show love and forgive.
I'm working a lot on forgiveness, my boy. So that's a message that I have that resonates with me. And
it's hard, bro. It's hard.
that's one. Forgiving is one of the hardest things you can do. Like, I'm telling you right now, it's so much things I done seen that come across me in the wrong and people, man.
Yeah, bro. People will make you.
It can get to you. It can get to you.
You know what I'm saying? Trust me, bro. I when I say I've been there, bro, I got a team now, right?
Salute to the team.
You feel me? Shout outs to the team. Like, but I done been through like 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? Lack of loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
Loyalty. That's
people.
Now
people crossing you.
Oh, I see that all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
Past 5 years.
People jealous. People that you'll call your brother will be jealous of you.
Okay, now that I haven't dealt with yet, and I'm so glad I haven't dealt with that.
Man, bro, you're lucky.
Hey, one of the luckiest people. Hey, I'm lucky in that sense. Yeah. But 2/3 of what you said, I'm going through.
You feel me? Like, but I'm getting older now. You know what I'm saying? I talk with my cousin a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to cousin.
And I be telling him, like, as I'm getting older, bro, I'm learning how to forgive. I might not say I'm gonna be around you. You know what I'm saying? Or say like I want you in my life, but I can still forgive you because that's for me. It's not even for you.
And that's something that I've been taking into consideration as well. So yeah, if when it comes to forgiveness, it's not about forgiving the person and not about making them feel better about what they've done. It's about you finding your peace and happiness within yourself.
Exactly.
And that's one of the hardest things. But if you really want that happiness, you will think about it.
Yeah. If you really want that happiness, you will forgive.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And now for the final, most important question of all, TCW feedback. Your first time ever coming across me in person. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty sure we got more acquainted and things of that nature, but I'm pretty sure we're aware of me and things of that nature. 100%. Now, you did not have to do this interview, and I love this interview. This is first off, you done helped me in a way that I didn't even think was gonna happen. So I gotta thank you for that. You just opened doors for so many people that you don't even realize. So that's why we gotta do part 3.
Of course.
5, 6. I'm saying because it's gonna be way more than this.
Of course.
It's not gonna be a part 2, 3, 6, probably even 10.
Yeah,
Who knows?
Shit,
we gonna see how it goes. But yeah, though, like I said, you show that you support me, and I appreciate that. But 100%. The question is, why do you support the Chicago Wave?
To be honest with you, bro, I support the Chicago Wave because, and mind you, I just did my heavy research the last 24 hours. On you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you did?
I know you. Like, I know you. I met you before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met you at CCBK Content Day. Yeah.
CC, my girl!
You feel me? Shout out CC. You feel me? Like, I met you that day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You was in you know what I'm saying? Your ski as always. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And we chopped it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? From when I met you that day, folks, I felt your energy.
Mm-hmm.
And you got clean energy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what you've been through in life and stuff like that, you know, but you got clean energy. I feel like you got a good head on your shoulders, and you trying to really build a community and not just use it for your own gain, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you want to actually make the city a better place.
For sure.
That's why I fuck with it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you too like this. Like, first off, it may be hard for a lot to notice if you're only paying attention to what the algorithm sets in front of you.
Exactly.
But if you really do your 24 hours of research and really dig deep, and on top of that, forget how I look. Come across me, talk with me face to face, and instead of paying attention to what's supposed to be a face, pay attention to the attention behind it. And that's why I always tell people, like, and that's why I like about my introduction to people. You will see me, first thing you will do, what the fuck? Look at how this nigga pop out.
Literally.
But then the moment you start talking, then you're not even gonna care about what the fuck all this shit. You just gonna pay attention to the attention. That's what I love about this mask. You will see my attention before you put a image or paint whatever you want to paint about that shit. So that's one thing I like about the mask. But I do like that you're someone who actually pays attention to that.
Yeah, and
that's something I wish a lot of people could see.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We finna get you an Arteric mask next.
A what?
Arteric. It's gonna be a ski. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's gonna be black.
Okay.
Next time I see you, I'm gonna have it for you.
All right. Well, thank you. I love gifts, and I gotta give you a gift as well. Matter of fact, I'll get you a portrait.
Okay. That'd be fire too.
Yeah.
I ain't do it for something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it for something. I'm just doing because, you know.
No, I appreciate you.
You feel me?
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with just actual gifts and things of that nature.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah. But if there's one thing that you would say that you would like for me to improve on, because one thing I am very open to criticism and suggestions, not just tell me about myself like, man, yo goof ass, no shit like that. But I'm open to criticism and just room for improvement, because that's something I feel like that's something that everybody should do. It's always room for improvement. If there's one thing you think I should improve on, what would you say it should be? If there's any, of course.
To be honest with you, right now I don't have any. You know what I'm saying? We just met like officially today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like the interview was really good. You good at what you do.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got the energy, you got the conversation skills. Not a lot of people have conversation skills. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really the type of person I'm quiet, bro. You got me to talk today. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk a lot. I be in my own little world, you know? So for you to get me out of that bubble that's kudos, for real. Like, I don't think you need to work on nothing for real right now. But we lock in, bro.
We lock in from here now.
Yeah.
You got each other's phone number. So if anything else could come up later on after this, you can let me know.
For sure.
Yeah, though. Thank you for that.
Of course, brother.
And before we close out, I just want to just give some words of encouragement. And this is what I'm going to do for everybody from now on. So if we talk, you'll have something as well. You're a multi-dimensional artist, and I see that. You've been working for 10 long years, and I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot of progress between. So now, who knows what the future may hold? Things will change, and things could change by the snap of a finger.
Today could be a changing moment.
Exactly. This could be a changing moment. Literally, you know, whatever happens. But what I do know is, the more you like, because you say you're quiet. You say you're quiet. The more you talk, the more people listen. Correct. People want to see personality and things of that nature. And this is and if you could do this here, you could do this anywhere else. Don't ever feel like you got to hold yourself back, because that could be what's holding you back. Don't be your own brick wall.
Facts.
Because
you're not wrong.
It's that you never know what's on the other side of the door. I'm telling you. So my words of encouragement to you is like, let people see the real you. No. Let people see the you for who you are. As long as you talk with them, like don't be quiet. Be as loud as you can be. And when they hear you, they're gonna listen. They're gonna take heed, and then they're gonna ask what you want to do next.
100%. I appreciate that, brother. For real.
Of course, my brother.
I needed that.
Sure. That being said, you will always forever be a part of the Chicago Wave, and I hope to see you out here in these streets if I see you.
You definitely will. Trust me.
For sure. Ciao.
Chicago Wave, what's your message to the youth?
There's a million things I could say to them, but if there's one thing that they need to know that I feel like they should know, I'm here for them.